Good evening. Oh, not yet. Good evening, everybody. Again, this is our very last color course, and it has to do with flawless finish. I'm Sally Anderson, sales director, senior sales director with Mary Kay Incorporated, soon to be executive and Cadillac driving. Yes, that's our focus. But I just want to thank everybody for hopping on when you have comments and questions are huge. Really great training for all of us to hear what you're thinking, what you want to learn. And so I hope this has been helpful for you all, and I'd like to hear from you. I know that I'm streaming into a lot of places, and a lot of you have your own, your own consultant. I may be your consultant. Um, so if you find something that you love, that you want to try, you need to call your consultant and get it from her, purchase it or try it. Have your own little fun adventure with her, or party or beauty experience, virtually or in person. You can get a lot of free product that way. Excuse me. So these evenings have been all about doing it in 15 minutes or less, so just little increments. In March, a couple things are going on, and if you want to be a part of it and be invited, let us know again in the comments. This is being streamed from StreamYard, so if it says please, what does it say? Something like accept with your name. Do that, because otherwise I can't see a name. And if I'm going to do any kind of drawings, I need to see your name. But it will also go into our pop studios. So it's going to be streamed there and here and in YouTube, and I can get it to you in all different directions. Okay. But in March, starting on the 14th, 21st, and 28th. So those Tuesday evenings at 7:12. Okay. So we skipped the first one. It's just certain eye colors. So on the 14th, it will be green/hazel eyes, and you can get an eye card from us, from your consultant. Just got to let them know now so it gets to you in time. And then the next week will be blue eyes, and then the last week of the month will be brown eyes. And we might throw in some extra special things. Who knows? Then we have a bingo game going to happen. I'm only doing it like twice a year, but this is going to be on the 13th, and it is a March Madness bingo. So what you want to do, if you want to be invited, please let your consultant know. We will have a special Facebook group just for the bingo, and you will place in there in your comments before the evening starts. It has to be before, or it won't count. 5 numbers between 1 and 20. So you pick any 5 numbers that you want. You'll stick them in the comments with your name and who your consultant is. And then um, uh, when, let's say, you get all 5 of your numbers are picked, then you will get a prize and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's basically, you'll see it's not typical bingo. It's a Mary Kay bingo. I'll explain it that night. Okay, so let's get to the point of what we're doing, which is flawless finish. I already have foundation on. What I did not do is our under eye corrector. And so I'm going to wait on that for just no, I'm going to go ahead and do it now. The under eye corrector is good for all skin tones. So from very dark to very light. Okay. It is a peach color. So it's a great color for all. This is brand new, spanking new, clean. I love it when I get my new stuff for myself. Sometimes people become a consultant just so they can get their product for themselves. And you can do that. You know, you got questions about the business, let me know. We also have a $500 cash drawing and a coupon club that you can get into by answering. There's a survey, and you just fill that out. There's you ask 5 questions, then your name will go into the drawing, which will be the beginning of April. So do it now, do it now, do it now. Let me know if you want that. I'll let you know. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Okay. And we do it. And again, if you have not just dark circles, but puffy eyes, like we do have a depuffer. I hope you know that. So that is $35 worth it. Really does do the trick. But this can make it like diffuse it away, and so people don't notice it as well. And so it just kind of brightens that eye area up. If you have puffies, it would go right below the puffiness area. Anyway, this I'm just going to pat, pat, pat. Remember, we don't want to rub, because in your little eye, as you get mature, the tissue doesn't come back as easily. We don't want to tug that, okay? So that brightens up the eye, okay? part of our flawless finish. The next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to teach you something, and this is, I call it airbrushing. Okay, so first of all, the tool, this is called a liquid foundation brush. It's slanted, and you can use it with your liquid foundation, which is what I have on first. However, I used, oh, I didn't bring it. I used something called a blending brush, which is it's an oval shape, very dense, but very soft foundation. And it goes on, it just really, for me, the liquid foundation, it goes on even better. And it feels so lightweight, you don't even know you have it on. Just evens your skin tone out. This one I use, and a lot of people use this one, but I use it for my CC cream. CC cream is a foundation, less coverage, very sheer, has sunscreen, great to use when you're going to go on the boat, go swimming, at the gym, when you're leaving the gym, you got to run to the grocery store, but you still want to have look a little put together, you would use CC cream. But you can also do some airbrushing with it. So I squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand. And I do this with my brides. I do it if you were having a big party and you needed, fancy party or something. But I could do it every day. And I just tap it with the flat side of this liquid foundation brush. And now I'm going to stir. And I stir into, like I press. I'll never forget I love my sister-in-law, and she just kept saying, no, you got to press harder. You got to press harder because it really makes a difference, especially with pictures and stuff. Now I'm using, I think, medium to deep. I probably should be in light to medium right now since we're in the end of winter, but anyway, whatever. Okay, so I'm pressing. You press, and stir to get even more flawless. Okay, stir. Then we have, okay, now with me, under eye corrector, I didn't tell you, that's 16. I need something to wipe this off. Hang on 1 second. I can't move anything around or I'm in trouble. Ow! Or that happens. I don't want that on the wiping off onto people. Okay, or onto things. Are you with me? Are you guys still with me? So the liquid foundation brush is 14. The under eye, I told you, is 16. The CC cream, 22. And now we're going to go to powders because that does do the finishing touch. And there's two different ones I'm going to share with you. One is the translucent powder. Okay, it is white. However, everybody can use it because once, I'm not going to put it on my face because I want to show you something else, but it gets on the brush. This is another tool, which is, again, I think 14 or 16. And you, I'm just going to stir it. But what it does, it just softens the skin, the look of the skin. I should do that on my hands every day. But, and you know what? I think it's 16. I can't remember. I think it's 16. But the good news, even though it goes on white, it doesn't stay white, okay? And it just softens the whole face and it can set it. We do have a pressed powder. Yes, those are great also. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Pressed powders are wonderful. And then we have our silkening setting powders. Now, this is not the mineral powders. We do not have our mineral powders anymore. We found that this is even better. Now, it's not a foundation, okay? However, some people use it as a light foundation, but it really is not. What I do want to do before I put powder on, so we've already done CC cream. We want a little bit more of a flawless face, right? So remember, if you've been watching, we do have our new limited edition for the spring contouring. We have 2 contouring sticks and 1 highlight. Depending on your skin tone, on the contouring, like I do the darker one on me, but there is a softer one. And I could tell you names if I had my glasses on. So here we go. We have honey and luster. So I don't know if you can tell, there's honey and luster. I'll do it on the back of my hand. This is honey, and luster, as you can tell, is the shimmer part. Okay. By the way, these do, like once you start to wear it down, don't think you're done with it because you can roll it up. Okay. And then get your lid on there tight or it will dry out. The deeper one is what I'm going to use, and if you haven't seen it, I'll make it a little obnoxious, but oh yeah. So we're going to contour a little bit, and everybody's face shape is a little bit different, and we're not talking about that, but I'm just going to go ahead and kind of make it dark so you can see it. And then right where I don't want to have jowls. And then most people, well, you would do it around here, okay? I'm not going to because my face shape is real narrow up there, and all that's going to do is make it more narrow. Darkness recedes, lightness brings out. What I am going to do, because I think my nose is fat, so I will put, got to make sure I get the right, I might have the wrong shade, but anyway. I know it looks funny right now, okay? What do you think? Oh, not done. I'm going to take that brush that we had, that liquid foundation brush, and now I'm going to, and I didn't do it as dark as I usually do, but I'm going to press it back. I'm going to press it back, and then down here, and down here, and then I know on the highlighter, they show to put it down the middle of my nose, but I'm not going to do that. I just don't like that. But everybody, but you could. Why do we want to do that? Okay, so there's a pearlized side. Let me wipe this part off. Okay. We've got a pearl and a gold. Okay, so see if you can tell the difference. There's a pearl, there's a one that's much more iridescent, and then there's gold. I like them both, but I'm going to do gold. And you could do the iridescent just on the cheek if you want to create that apple popping. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it here because I'm not going to put any blush on today. Tonight, we're just finishing this up. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit above here. I wanted to add lift to my eyes. Come here. Come on. I'm being a little obnoxious. Where else do I want to put it? Boop, boop, boop. Oh. Your bow of your lip. This one, I'm just going to use my finger. Okay. Okay. And I didn't really get that much on there, but all we need. That really makes a difference. Okay, sorry. Okay, you ready? Because now we're going to finish with the silkening powder. Like I said, you could do pressed powder. You can do the translucent powder. I have chosen to do the silkening setting powder. And okay, so let me make sure you see this. So it has a great place where we twist it to open it so that if you travel or even in your bathroom, you don't have powder. I tap some into the lid of the powder, and then I'm going to take that big old fluffy that I showed you before, and I'm going to pat it or tap it, tap, 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 shake a little bit up. Woo! Shake a little bit off. How about a lot? And then I'm going to stir. Now, normally I would not have my lip color on, but I have it on already, usually. And then up here. But this just finishes, gives you a soft finish. What do you think? I know. This is $20, the powder. Now, we have a lot of shades in this powder. So we'll have to figure out the right color for you, but I really do like it. And it could be used, and I've just made a mess on my new desk. Okay. Anyway, but like I said, you could do it as a quick apply and run. But I would do, if you're going to do that, do CC cream and then a little bit of the powder and you're ready to go. So I hope that makes sense. I didn't tell you, these are all 18. The sticks are 18. This powder is 20. This translucent is 16. Pressed powders are, I think, 18, 16 or 18. CC cream is 22. This brush is 14, which is your liquid foundation brush. And then our under eye corrector is 16. If you get all of that, I'm sure your consultant would give you a special deal. Okay. I should have totaled that up for everybody, but I didn't. So anyway, I hope this gave you just a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of fun. And now you can go back and practice and play around with your own products. But you know what? Mary Kay's is the best, right? We make our own product. We make sure it is the best before it ever goes out on the market. It is made in the United States of America. Yes, and it's privately owned company. So I just want you to know we really do have you in mind and get to give you the best for you. So there's different formulas, different skin tones, different colors for everybody, and that's what we want to work with. So bunch of stuff. Do you want to do bingo with us? Do you want to, and you want to bring friends? So tell your consultant about that. Do you want to be invited to either the green/hazel eye night, blue eye night, or the brown eye night for March? So with all that, oh no, and then the last one, we have that survey, and you would get into you get the coupon club. So it's over $250 of a coupon per month that you can use or not use. And then your name goes into a drawing for $500 cash. And that will be the beginning of April. All you have to do is fill out a survey. It's real short. And then there's a 2-minute video, period, 2-minute. You ask 5 questions, and then I try to answer them. I think I can answer them all, but who knows? Okay, have a great evening. Talk to y'all later. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay, bye.